Hello there, YouTube. This is going to be the video for the air in and air out. Gale Banks, Magnaflow, AFE Power, XDP, all the brands that I have on here that I can think of. That is the intake manifold. We'll just start on this side. Intake manifold by Gale Banks. The heater delete block by XDP. Gale Banks intake and exit boost tubes. The intercooler by Banks. It's wider, has bigger bolsters on the side. More air in, more air out is the idea. That's why the CAI is so big, and we'll get to that. On this side, on the side, I believe it's a 3-inch, maybe intake. I don't know the OD and ID of this side, but question of it is that if I have 1200 CFI coming in on that side, and how much do I have on this side? Can we measure that? You know, obviously there's going to be a whole bunch of air coming in over there and not a whole bunch coming over here, but how much difference do we have over here compared to over there? Gale Banks, reach out to me. I'm trying to figure this out. How can we increase air density on this intake side? Which also leads to the question of the turbo, like the Ford, the Eco Diesel, I think the 3.0, the turbos are on top of the motor. Does the turbo position on the engine make a difference for your air in and air out? Leave a comment below, let me know. This is the CAI. I believe it's like a 7 or 8 inch. This entire dome right here is the intake, so it is huge. They did a really good job of designing this, but there's some flaws that we need to go over with. One of the good designs is this rib right here. Kind of helps with air vibration noises and stuff, and your mass airflow sensor is behind this and behind all of this, so it kind of minimizes most of whatever you're going to get in here. It's a 98.5 90.7 dry filter. I don't do oil filters anymore. Simple reason is, why are you going to put anything on your air filter when you're trying to clean it? I know the oil may catch some small microns, like 2 microns, but a dry filter that's good down to 5 microns, I believe. I believe that's what this one is. Maybe 10 microns. But that's 98%. I believe that's way better than the stock. Again, I went totally different than anybody else. I didn't get a new turbo. I didn't get a new fuel injectors. I went for efficiency, cooling. I want the truck to run as best as I can get it before I start adding 100, 200 horsepower to it. I do have a programmer, and this truck can get up, I would say, maybe 500 horsepower, maybe 600 horsepower. With everything that I have on it. I did do a video of the Sinister Diesel oil bypass. It was kind of like a twofer. I did the oil filter change while kind of doing a review on it. There's not a lot of reviewing on it. It looks good. Anyways, watch that video. On this side, the exit side of the air, the header or the exhaust manifold is AFE Power. I don't recommend this one simply because of the EGT ports that I'm pointing at right here. I did try with my probe. I have to get a new one or get some adapter or something here. I haven't quite figured that out. So if you could, let me know. Or if you know somebody that can get this done, let me know. Back to the CAI. Looks good, right? Down here is your problem. My low side of my air conditioning here drops onto that box, and this, I have to replace this again. This is the second time I have to replace this. And another thing, I don't know if you can quite see this, but there's a little hole I drilled back there. And I'm trying to add like a velocity stack or something, so the box doesn't have to be that deep, but you just need more cleaner air coming in. With the new Chevrolets, the the box is integrated into the hood like a Ram Air. Why can't we do something with these older vehicles like that? I've already emailed Gail Banks, and I'll send this video to him. Maybe, hopefully, he'll call me or something. But yeah, trying to figure out the getting better, cleaner, more air, air density. Trying to get that better. Hold on a second. Okay, we got a funnel, but as you can see, the hole that I put in there is a little too high. Maybe right there would be better, and obviously clean this intake up. Obviously this is not what I'm going for here, but this is my plan. Been working on it. The problem is the heat off these lines are incredibly hot, so I got to do something with the high line or something. I know metal wouldn't hurt it, but rubbing, I don't know. But Gail Banks, call me, need some help. So I think that pretty much covers the intake side of it. I have raised this up. I've raised this up about a ½ inch to clear the intake boost side and the air conditioning low line here. You can tell this one's red because I had to replace it. I had a problem with the boost tube. I had like a burr on it, and it caused it to have a spot, like it cut this or made a hole into that coupler right here. So I had to replace it. No fault to the CAI box, cold air intake box, air box, whatever you want me to call it. I call it CAI because it's just faster, I guess. So I had to raise it. The problem with that is because it's a dome shape, is it rubs on the hood. Ignore how dirty this truck is. It's a budget build. Okay, I'll get to the cleanliness when I'm done building it. So I had to lift this box up, and that's not working. Probably gonna go with a different box. I wish that we can have like a sight glass right here instead of this. This is ugly. This is sticking out. It just reminds me to clean my filter, which is dumb. I don't believe this is as efficient as it says it is. I don't know. I'm not no genius when it comes to diesel engineering tech, but a sight glass right here will allow me to look in and see the inside of the air filter, because this is the inside part of the air filter, not the outside. Like the S&B box, you have a clear flat top to it that you can see the air filter, but that's the outside of the air filter. You can see how dirty it is, but I want to see how dirty the inside is. I want to see what my air looks like before it goes into my turbo. Just like I want to know how much air I'm getting in over there compared to over here. Is it the same? Obviously it's different, but how much and what can we improve on here? Besides the CAI box giving me a world of problems, this is a 4-inch turbo back to a muffler, Magnaflow. It's been on here for 5 years, and I live in the south. I've been up north though a lot, and it's actually pretty good. I don't know, I don't remember what type of metal this is. It might be 401 or something like that. Put these bands on, and it just kind of slides in there. Put these bands on, tighten them down. It's worked out really good. Obviously I don't have any black soot spots on it, so it isn't leaking. So the exhaust is doing me good. So on this side, it's welded. I'm not a welder. I tried. I suck at it. I don't have steady hands. The girls love it, but yeah, it sucks to try to shoot a rifle or weld or anything. But I just welded it because of the coupler piece wouldn't go on there. And you can tell on this side, I put that band on there. So this piece is part of the muffler. They do this at the manufacturer, at Magnaflow, which you can see right here. It's probably upside down and backwards to you. So the back piece of this Magnaflow exhaust Again, it's a 4-inch down to a 5-inch pipe to, I believe the idea of this one's got to be 5 1/4 because it goes into this one and then it comes out. So, but the tail exhaust is bigger than the muffler, so that's got to be 5 1/2 out, maybe 5 3/4 out to a black powder coated tailpiece. Don't fall for the advertisement. Just get stainless, I don't know, tungsten, aluminum, whatever you want to get. It doesn't, you don't have to add more prices to it. Like I said, this is 5 years old, so it did its job for a while, but yeah, I would just go with just the regular stuff. Don't need to be fancy or whatnot. I tried it out because you can see the exhaust through there, and eventually I'm gonna have that closed in, kind of hide all this stuff. But anyways, time to go to the tip. Just the tip. Okie dokie. Now we're at the tip. Ooh, big old tip. My truck's not jacked up. It's just got a leveling kit. So does that mean I still have a small with a big? This is the aftermarket exhaust tip. You can tell how smooth. Also, that's from the black powder coating. There's the band. I have no idea why the band's still on there actually, because this tip is well done. Oh, okay, so it's adapter piece. Duh. Damn, why didn't I take that off? That'd have been so simple to weld that. We had problems with this one. This is where I tried to weld, and it didn't quite work out on the top. I had to re-weld it. This is a 12-inch, I believe. 12. Maybe no. It's got. I don't think it's a 10. I think it's a 12. A 12-inch exhaust tip. The truck sounds really, really good. It's not loud. The muffler. So, oh man, I've done a straight pipe. Or, I did a hood stack. That's not what I was going for. I wasn't going for super loud. I'm not trying to get attention from the police. I'm trying not to put myself on the radar for them, especially with everything going on with emissions and saving the world. And I mean, yeah, we want to be environmentally friendly, but I don't think about hugging trees, not yet. So I think that's all of the air. We got the CAI, we got the intake manifold, we got the intercooler, the boost tubes, the turbo stock, fuel injectors are stock. Got the header, we got the downpipe, mid pipe, muffler, tailpipe, and tip. And that should be all the air in and all the air out. I believe it's Magnaflow, Gale Banks, XDP, and AFE power on the exhaust header, or exhaust manifold header, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I believe that's all the manufacturers or companies that's involved with the air in and air out. Well, I hope this video was helpful and educational, or maybe it helps provide you with a different view. Maybe you want to go with a powder coated tailpipe. I'll show you that real quick. So when I first got this truck, it looked nice. You can still tell, it's powder coated, it's not rusted. Maybe that $500 extra was worth it. But just for that small, I don't know, maybe it was $350. I don't remember it. Like I said, it was 5 years ago. It looked good though when it was 5 years ago, when it was new, and after you use the truck or use a truck for what it's called, what it's for, it's a truck. It's supposed to work, I believe that's what a truck's for. Either go fast or haul a lot of. Okay. I think that's all the air. I think I covered it. I think I covered all the air. So I think the next video is going to be on suspension, and there's a lot, front and rear. The whole front's completely rebuilt. So we'll go over that video in the next one. And again, this one's 20 minutes long of just me blabbering. But I hope it helped you make a new purchase. I hope it helped you, you know, if you got a 5.9, this is the last of the 5.9s, and you know, if you got a 5.9 and you're looking to buy some parts, you don't know what to get, because in this day and age you can't try it before you buy it. Now you have to buy it and then try it, and then you're out $1,000. And you know, I don't know about you, but I don't like spending $1,000, and then I try to turn around and resell that product and it doesn't really sell for $1,000 because it's used, or trade it for a different product. But I hope this helps you either not make a mistake or give you some insight on what I've been through the last 5 years of building this truck. And it's not done yet, still more videos to come. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know about the CAI box, the air and the turbo. Why is the turbo on top or not on top, or why is it closer to the intake? Why is it down there? You know, does the turbo have a difference on placement for the engine? Just let me know.